Thanks for joining us for the news at 10. State data shows there have been 5 deadly car crashes involving pedestrians in Ada County this year.
To bring that number down, Ada County Highway District has created a new safety team to assess and prioritize problems on the roadways. News Channel 7's Jude Binkley spoke with ACHD about how they plan to make the road safer. Jude?
Well, Brian, ACHD commissioners approved this new safety team last Wednesday, and they'll focus on several different initiatives, including filling sidewalk gaps. Now, those are areas where there's no sidewalk before the road. So you can see here on the bench, there are some streets that do have sidewalks, while other streets don't have sidewalks. So that's one effort to take steps to help keep pedestrians safe.
For kids getting to school, or people just walking down the street to go to the store or visit a friend. It's pretty dangerous when you're sharing a roadway with cars.
To help improve safety on the streets, ACHD commissioners approved the creation of a new safety team
to proactively address safety and address some of the concerns that we've had as we've seen an increase in crashes over the last number of months and year.
ACHD will add 5 full-time staff members to the team that will be responsible for an intersection-by-intersection safety audit to see what can be done to reduce crashes.
Going to each intersection, looking what can we do that would make it safer here for vehicles, bikes, pedestrians, for all users at that intersection. We're looking at operational changes. Can you change the paint? Can you improve signage? Can you do other things?
While streets are being chip sealed, the team will also work to fill sidewalk gaps.
These areas where there's a sidewalk, then nothing, then a sidewalk and nothing. And what you may end up having is a pedestrian, even children on bikes, whatever. The only way they could get there is by going into the street. Having people in the street with the vehicles, obviously that's not the preferred environment.
For people to be on the road with cars, we thought that was an issue that really needed to be addressed.
Joe Jazuski is the chair of ACHD's Pedestrian Advisory Group, citizen volunteers who meet and discuss pedestrian accessibility and safety. In March, he gave a presentation to commissioners requesting a program to address sidewalk gaps, which are often on older streets.
There's a bunch of roads, for instance, in South Boise on the bench,
built at a time when sidewalks weren't required.
It was just a time when people weren't thinking necessarily about pedestrian access, and sort of the assumption in the 50s and 60s was everybody would drive everywhere.
By adding a sidewalk, we can reduce the likelihood that there would be a crash.
And ACHD hopes to have this team fully staffed by the end of the year. And Morgan and Brian, they plan on really jumping into action with picking projects and making changes throughout 2024.
Well, you can really see that in where you're standing there, Jude, kind of how the transition goes from, where there is and then there isn't, really kind of makes things confusing and dangerous out there.
It's a huge problem, especially in Boise, we've noticed, for sure. All right, Jude, thank you.